Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of MagicReviewed.com. Today we have Innercircle by Yigal Mesika. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I apologize if I'm not. So what you're getting here is 3 products in one. Let me just tell you first, I gave it 4 stars, stone status of gem. I'll talk about why it didn't get a full 5 stars in a minute. But for $19.95, you get loops. You get 5 loops. You get a loop holder / protector, and you get the Animated Miracles booklet, which is part of the reason you didn't get a full 5 stars. I'll talk about in a moment. Teaser, teaser. So you either know what loops are or you don't. I can't tell you what they are because that'd be exposure. I can tell you what they do, though, which you'll see in the trailer if you watched it. You can make things float, levitate, animate, move. I guess float and levitate are kind of the same thing, and animate and move are kind of the same thing. But that sounded like a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, so it's you know, if you've used IT before, it's that kind of thing, but not quite. Anyway, it allows a lot of flexibility that traditional IT does not. If you don't know what IT is, tough. I can't tell you. Sorry about that. Anyway, so loops are very powerful. If you've ever used them before, you know. They're very, very good. They can do all those things that you saw in the trailer, and they look just like what you saw in the trailer. Now, granted, Yigal Mesika is very, very good at doing those things, and he's the inventor of loops, and so he's probably better at it than all of us combined. I've never quite been able to get to his level of mastery with it. Anyway, so that's one of the things you get. That was the loops. You get 5 loops. Now, the other thing you get is... This is my wallet here. You don't get my wallet, but inside of it is the Innercircle card. It looks like a credit card, and it holds and protects the loops. Now, I do not use loops, not because I don't think they're good or anything, but simply because it's just not the kind of magic I typically do. Also, I have pretty scratchy skin, just dry, scratchy skin, and often I break the loops, and so I just don't want to take that kind of risk. Anyway. But inside of the actual, it does fit into a card, credit card slot in a wallet. That's why I put it in there to show you. So that's the front of it. That's the back of it. It just looks like a credit card. You know, it's not. I mean, you couldn't hand it out and say, "Here's my credit card," obviously. But it's sitting in your wallet. It'll pass for a credit card easily. Inside, it actually opens up, and I'm not going to show you the other side because that would be some exposure and tipping. But inside, it's designed to hold a package of 5 loops and protect them and keep them safe, and make them to where they're easily obtainable too. You can't necessarily in a performance slip into getting the loops ready, but you know, between effects, or if you're a strolling magician, between tables you can easily reach in there and slip on a loop or whatever. So that's the second thing you get. You get the loops, you get this little case to protect them. The third thing is the Animated Miracles booklet, which has a ton of great information in it. I think it's 22-ish pages long. Here's my complaint, though. It is a digital version. It's not even downloadable. You have to go to Yigal Mesika's website to view it and enter a code that comes with your package that you get. To me, that's silly. You should, at the very least, be able to download it so you can put it on your mobile, your iPad or something like that, or your tablet, so you can view it there without having to have internet access. Maybe I'm the only one left in the world with an iPad 1 with Wi-Fi only. Maybe I'm the only guy, but that I put all my ebooks and magazines and stuff like that, digital magazines, all on my iPad, and I can't. If I'm not at home, I don't have internet access on that thing. I don't have 3G or 4G or any LTE or anything on it, so I would not be able to view that booklet remotely. Not a fan of that. What I'm thinking is, I mean, this packaging that came with this, why not, if they're going to print something, might as well print the book. I mean, it's only 22 pages. I've printed those kind of booklets before, even in full color. It's not very expensive. They could have jacked the price up to even, 22, 23, 24, 25 bucks. Still would have been a great deal to get the booklet, and instead of this weird packaging, because what they're trying to do here, I'm going to cover my code. That underneath there's the code I would need to get on the website. But you have been approved You may have heard of the American Express Black card. It's this crazy credit card thing. Look it up. I'm not going to go into all the details, but it's interesting. But they're kind of trying to mimic that. It's like an insider club that only a few special people get this special credit card, and they make a big presentation about delivering it to your house and everything. And so they're kind of trying to mimic that a little bit with this thing here. They could have, to me, that was a waste of time. They should have printed the booklet and let you have the booklet manually in your hand with the little credit card looking thing and the loops. That would have made it a 5-star product easily. As it is, I gave it 4 stars. Bottom line, if you do animation, you do levitations, you do that type of effect, and I'm not talking about levitating a human, I'm talking about levitating small things, a playing card, a ring, a coin. I don't know if you can do a coin. I'm not sure about that. But making a fork move, some sunglasses move, something pretty light and small. Loops they're it, man. That's the way to go. They're great. So if you're into that kind of stuff, this is definitely worth your time and investment. If you're not into animating things, why are you watching this review video? You guys are going to get tired of me asking that question. Bottom line, this is for people who thought the effects were cool, which you saw in the trailer, and they are. They're that good. They do look that good. They're very within the... I mean, they're going to take some practice. I was going to say they're very easy, but that's not true. It's going to take some practice, but they're very doable. You practice with the loops, and you learn how to hook them up and use them, and you can be doing those types of effects. They're very, very powerful looking, look like real magic kind of effects. So that's enough about that. This is kind of an easy product to review, even if it was a bad product, which it's not. But even if it were, it's easy to review because there's not much to it. It's pretty simple. You get the loops, you get the card, you get the booklet. They're all great. 4 stars. Stone status of gem. Now, to the random iTunes song of the moment and the blue glow on Jeff's face as he opens his laptop to his iTunes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Tribute by Tenacious D. I love this guy. I love Tenacious D. Big fan of Jack Black. Yes, I'll definitely put a link to that in the description below. You may be wondering what that noise is. You may be wondering, and guess what? I'm never, ever going to tell you what it is. Ever. That's right, never. Some things in life are just unknowable, and that's one of them. Peace and out, guys. I'll see you on the next review. Bye-bye.